Here's a quick orientation to MindTap within this course. This is the link to this video that you are watching right at the moment. Here is the link to the registration to MindTap, and it will take you, if you click on the logo, directly to a quick video on how to access MindTap. Going back to the modules, and then here is the, isn't that so irritating? Here is the Cengage MindTap Help Desk link, as well as a brief student start guide. Underneath, you're going to see the access and register for your MindTap resources here. And if you click that, again, it's going to ask you or take you to a new window where the MindTap information will pop up. So this is actually how you access everything all at one time, which is not necessarily the best thing to do. But you'll see that, for example, if you click on that and you want to go into Chapter 1, you'll see exactly what is counting towards your grade. You'll see exactly, and if you unhide these things, unhide, so make sure that all of the arrows are pointing up. That means you can see all of the activities that are listed for grades. So our orangey mark, our orangey dot, alerts you to the fact that it counts towards a grade. When you see practice, that's for practice. It doesn't count towards a grade. Even though they may have points assigned to it, when it says practice, it does not count for a grade. Okay? And then over here on the right-hand side, you're going to see how many points are associated with that specific activity. So you're going to see a lot of activities within each chapter, not necessarily in Chapter 1, but Chapters 2 and 3 and on. But I want you to not completely stress out, because if you notice, some of these are only worth 1 point. So let's go back into modules. Right. And then looking at the first week, or actually just how to navigate each module for each week, let's just pick Chapter 1. So you're going to see Chapter 1 has a link. It's going to take you into a new tab. And again, it's going to pop you up into the specific activities for that chapter. So unhide everything again, unhide everything again, and unhide everything again. And then you're going to see what types of things that you have to do for this module. Now, what I want you to remember is that some of the stuff is for practice. Remember, that doesn't count for grades. And then these are the ones that count for grades. Everything within the MindTap app that you are assigned, whether it is practice or for points for your grade, they are all opportunities for studying so that you can master the material and remember the material, because practice makes perfect. So think of this as, instead of a long laundry list of assignments that you have to do, that you are getting points to study. All of these points to study are going to help you to successfully complete the quizzes as well as the final. Okay, so I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to go back into the modules and back to Chapter 1 as an example. So when you look at this again, you're going to see that all of the things that are worth points are listed in the module. You're going to see 10 points, 11 points. Look at these are only 1 point. And 15 points. And again, so you're going to be able to look at what your assignments are, how many points they're worth. Okay? So let's click into part mastery. And you're going to load it into a new tab just by clicking. And then you're going to see the actual assignment itself. So it's got 4 parts. And again, look at this. It's loading. You want to start your assignment. And over here, clue, there's 2 questions. So you want to make sure that you have little blue dots when you've completed both of the questions. So let's do this. Algia is pain. Dermatitis. I'm missing something. Skin. Endo is within, and cardio is heart. Okay, so you can either check your work or you could submit it for grading. What you can't do, because it's going to pop up and remind you, hey, you haven't answered all the questions, so you're going to continue taking this assignment. What have you missed? Question number 2. So click on that and then answer the questions. A is without, megaly is enlargement, peri is around, intra is within, and dis is difficult. Okay? So you can check your work and you see that they're all right, and you get feedback as to an incorrect pair or correct pair. So everything's right, so you're going to submit it for grading. And it lets you submit because you answered all the questions, so you scored 100. And again, all of the assignments within MindTap have unlimited attempts, so you can take it again, and unlimited time to take it. So this again is to your advantage to do all of these assignments as well as the practice assignments in order to help you master the material. So go down here, word building rules, and you can see as you start the assignment there are 11 questions. So it's going to take you through everything. Word roots keep their same meaning throughout. Adding prefixes and suffixes, however, it changes the meaning of the word, right? And so you're going to check your work, and it is correct, right? So then you see over here that you answered that question correctly. So you can't really move forward. It's going to always warn you that, hey, you didn't finish your assignment. And then you can look over here and see where you are in progression for your assignment. Okay? And again, let's try doing this. Nope, can't submit it because you didn't you didn't complete it. So let's go back to modules. And what I want to point out here is don't go here to Cengage, to the Cengage clicker, because it's not going to take you anywhere, and it's just going to only be confusing. If you want to access the entire course, you can click here for the access and register for your MindTap resources here, and it'll take you into a new window. And again, you're going to see that you can access the entire course at one time. And then go back to modules. Preferably, you're just going to go to the module itself, complete all of the MindTap assignments. Also, another way to access it is just to go through the chapter link. Okay, and then all of the assignments for that chapter pop up. And don't forget to unhide things, okay? You want to make sure that you're getting everything that you're supposed to be getting. And that is pretty much it. Click around, play with it a little bit, and leave no arrow unturned.